Tonight we'll dive down three of the most haunted paths in American folklore. Our journey takes us from the shadowy coastline of Oregon, where a blood-soaked figure roams the highway, to the darkened woods of Pennsylvania, where a hooked-handed killer awaits in silence, and finally to Colorado's infamous Riverdale Road, where ghosts whisper through the trees and engines mysteriously fail. Lock your doors, dim your lights, and let's uncover the legends of the Bandage Man, the Hookman, and the Riverdale Road. In the quiet coastal town of Cannon Beach, Oregon, there's a stretch of Highway 101 haunted by something or someone known as the Bandage Man. The legend dates back to the 1950s, with tales of a horrifying bloody figure wrapped from head to toe in rotting bandages. Some say he was once a logger, mutilated in a gruesome saw accident. Others claim he was a fireman or electrician, horrifically disfigured in a tragic mishap. The most common version tells of a sawmill accident during World War II, when demand for timber surged. After the man's body was hastily wrapped in bandages, an ambulance carried him down Highway 101, but the vehicle crashed in a rockslide, killing the driver. When rescuers arrived, the Bandage Man had vanished. Since then, reports of Bandage, stinking figure, terrorized motorists have emerged. He's known to leap into open pickup beds or onto parked cars, especially those belonging to teenagers. Many don't realize he's there until the stench of rotting flesh overwhelms them. One couple described parking on a lonely road when their truck began to shake. Looking back, they saw a man wrapped in filthy, dripping bandages banging on their window. They drove away in terror, but when they stopped, he had disappeared, leaving only a piece of blood-soaked gauze in the bed of the truck. Is he a ghost, a ghoul, or something else? No one knows. But beware, if you smell something foul when driving along Cannon Beach, you may not be alone. The story of the Hookman is one of America's oldest and most widespread urban legends. It's a tale whispered around campfires, recreated in horror films, and featured in episodes of shows like Supernatural and I Know What You Did Last Summer. The legend usually begins the same way. A young couple parks at a secluded lover's lane. On the radio comes a bulletin. An escaped killer is on the loose. He has a hook for a hand. The girl gets scared and begs to leave. The boy finally agrees. When they arrive home, he walks her to the door, and there it is, a hook embedded in the car's door handle. Over the years, the story has taken many dark variations. In some, the couple hears a scraping sound. In others, the killer is seen swinging the boyfriend's severed head atop of the car. One version has him tapping on the roof with a bloody hook, while the girl cowers inside. Historians trace the story's popularity to the 1950s, with possible roots in the infamous Texas Arkansas moonlight murders of 1946. Folklorists suggest it served as a cautionary tale about teenage intimacy and parental fears, whether as a faceless maniac in a raincoat or a ghastly guardian of mortality. The Hookman remains one of the most chilling reflections of America's cultural anxieties. Nestled in Thornton, Colorado, Riverdale Road is an 11-mile stretch of asphalt lined with tales of horror. Locals call it the most haunted road in America, and for good reason. One of its most enduring tales centers on the David Wolbert house in 1975. This historic home burned down under mysterious circumstances. Rumors spread of an unhinged man setting the house ablaze, trapping his family inside, though no one died. The legend morphed. The house, now gone, became a symbol of madness and murder. But that is just one story. Joggers Hill is said to be haunted by a spectral runner who taps on car windows. A Phantom Camaro is a ghostly one-headlight muscle car reportedly races drivers before vanishing. There's even talk of a hitchhiker in white, a woman who disappears the moment she's picked up. Paranormal investigators and thrill seekers claim electronics fail on Riverdale Road. Lights flicker, cars stall, and in one specific area known as the Gates of Hell, people report overwhelming dread and distortion. Some believe the land is cursed due to its past as a Native American burial ground and rumored satanic rituals. Despite the lack of hard evidence, the legend persists. And Riverdale Road continues to draw ghost hunters, skeptics, and curious alike. From the bloody bandage phantom on a lonely highway, to a hook-handed killer lurking in the trees, to a road where spirits still walk, the legends of the Bandage Man, the Hookman, and Riverdale Road remind us of something universal. That fear isn't always about what we see, but about what we can't explain. It lives in quiet roads, dark forests, and late-night drives. It's the knock on the window when no one's there, the bump in the night. The stories we tell to keep ourselves safe, or perhaps to warn others. Which of these legends chills you the most? Share your thoughts, and if you had your own strange encounter, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the mysteries that keep us up at night. Until next time, keep your headlights on and don't look in the rearview mirror too long.